Let's just get right to it, okay? I'm going to talk about all the reasons why the bears are screwed. I'm going to talk about why being bearish right here makes no sense. I'm going to talk about which altcoins I'm looking to buy in the next day or two. I'm going to talk about all the events that are coming up this week that you need to know. I'm going to talk about how to get the best prices and make the most money. So if that sounds good to you, do me one favor. I'm looking at you, okay? Smash the like button. Share this with someone. If you get 1 ounce of value out of this video, please share this and smash the like button. I got back very late last night. I'm very tired, so I'm just going to go very quick. No BS today, okay? There are so many people that are still waiting for 15K Bitcoin. They're still waiting for 12K Bitcoin. And my question to you is, what is there to be bearish about right now? There is nothing left to be bearish about. You are so stupid. You are on the wrong side of this move. I've been saying this for so long. It's getting tiresome. But I just want to go through very quickly all the reasons why you're an idiot, okay? If you have not bought Bitcoin yet, you're stupid and you need to hurry up, okay? Number one, 12 months of straight down. The best time to buy is not when everyone is bullish, okay? We've had 12 months. This has been more than 12 months of straight down, okay? This is when you buy, not here. I mean, how stupid do you have to be? Do I need to talk about that more? I'm not sure I need to reiterate that, okay? The next one, inflation has peaked. Guys, there is a lot of evidence coming. I don't have the tweet pulled up because, like I said, I got like 2 hours of sleep. But the next CPI print is coming out on November 10th. It's coming out in a week, and it looks like for the first time in a long time we are going to beat expectations. And you know, if you've been watching this channel, smash the like button if you have. If inflation comes down on November 10th, Bitcoin is going to go up in a huge way. I have a lot of data on the background that is pointing to this coming down. It's simple math. It doesn't even matter what the actual data is. I've been saying this on the channel for months as well, okay? Just the way the data is presented, is going to push it towards a good result on this date. So you need to be careful of this. This is very important. The next one. Elon just secured free speech. Obviously, there's been a million videos about this. I'm not going to reiterate this. Elon Musk bought effing Twitter, okay? It's so big. You know, how long can they hide the lies and the money printing and the corruption and just the bull crap system that we have where you have currencies like, I don't know, the Great British Pound. Like, this is not the right chart. Let me go to the daily chart. Like, you have currencies collapsing in broad daylight, like the Great British Pound, like the Euro. These are big currencies, guys. They're collapsing. So when you have free speech, when Elon secured free speech on Twitter this week, that is huge. Eventually, the message will get out. If we have a fair algorithm, if we have a social media platform that is fair, that is not driven by CNN woke losers, we will get the message of crypto out there to the world, of Bitcoin, of what this thing can actually do to help the world. I think this is so big in so many ways, and it keeps going with other reasons. Twitter is going to use crypto. It's been said many times all over Twitter, and Binance is an investor. They're going to use crypto. They're going to integrate Twitter with crypto. I don't need to pull up the stuff, guys. You know that Elon bought Twitter for one reason, right? He bought it to make it the everything app. The everything app. That's what he's been wanting to make his whole life. That's what he started PayPal for. He's made payment apps in the past, and now he wants to make Twitter the one app on your phone. It's going to have crypto integration, okay? This is the bottom is in. The bottom is in. I don't know, like, smash the like button if you're with me. Like, we had 12 months of straight down, and to cap off the very, you know, the capitulation, like people finally gave up. Guess what happened? You had the most famous, most influential man in the world buy Twitter right here and say that he's going to integrate crypto with it. I mean, are you guys serious? You really think we're going down and not up after that moment in time? The most famous man in the world bought Twitter and is going to integrate crypto, and you're bearish. What is wrong with you? You need to get your brain evaluated, okay? Election rally is a thing. You guys know this. I've been talking about this for literally 6 months. I don't need to pull up the data another time. Elections result in pumps for the stock market because politicians want that people to go vote. And lo and behold, the past few weeks headed up to the election, what has happened? The stock market has pumped. Holy crap, it's weird how that works. Like, we're headed into the election, like I've been telling you, and the markets are going up. Oh, and here's another thing. When the Republicans win, the Republican, I'll probably get to that in a second. I'll get to that in a second. Santa Claus rally. You guys ever heard of a Santa Claus rally? A Santa Claus rally is when Santa lets the markets rally. This is actually a thing. Go look it up. Okay, this happens every single year. The markets go up towards Christmas because people want to buy shit. I don't know why they want to buy stocks. You know, girls want to go buy gifts. Guys want to buy stocks. So that's why. Okay, the war might end soon. We have seen that this thing is not politically palatable. I've been talking about this for so long. Once again, sorry if I sound bored here, guys, but like, I've been saying this stuff for 6 months. So smash the like button and come back to the channel because I've been on this. I mean, people are finally starting to realize all the shit I've been saying for months, okay? The war probably is going to end soon because the Democrats are like, you know what? This might not be politically the best idea to send all of our money to Ukraine. Okay, let's keep going. And then I'm going to get to altcoins. Just give me a second, okay? I promise we're going to talk about altcoins, and you degens just want to make money. But here's the reasons you can have confidence to actually buy those coins, which is kind of important, right? We had generational support hold. Generational support. Look, I'm not a big line guy. You guys know I don't like the squiggly lines, right? Squiggly lines, I think it's horoscopes for men. I think it's stupid. I really do. I think it doesn't mean much. But however, I do know one thing about charts, that they kind of model human behavior, right? The reason they're supposed to work, I'm not sure if it's real. It might just be luck and craziness. But the reason they're supposed to work is because they model human psychology. So human psychology would say that, hey, guess what? There's a line here. I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago in the last Bitcoin cycle, Bitcoin went up to $19,000 right here. And it was kind of like the biggest moment in crypto history. Then we had 4 years, boom, 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 of underneath that. 3 years underneath that. And then we went to 69K and all this craziness here. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But guess where we came back to? I don't know. Generational support. Support from 4 years ago. And then the price just stopped. The price just stopped. And so if you're a bear and you're thinking, well, maybe I should read the tea leaves, the horoscope here, and realize that the price just stopped on generational support and is going back up. So maybe I should just buy something. People are so stupid. Bond markets are saying the Fed is done. I don't want to get into this on this video. It's way too early. I have not had coffee, okay? This is too advanced for this channel. You guys don't understand what a fucking bond market is, okay? But basically the bond, oh my God. There's these things called bonds, okay? And they have yield to them, okay? So if you look at the yield, you can typically say, where's the yield? Where's it? Okay. Like, that's a terrible bond market. This is like a US 10-year yield, okay? This is a bond market, okay? And so what it looks like to me, just from looking at this chart, is that we've topped out. We've topped out and we're eventually going to head lower on these yields because that's how it works. Okay, so if bonds, long story short, if bonds go down, Bitcoin goes up. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to, you guys are not, no offense, but this is very, very, very advanced. You don't need to know this. Housing market is cooling. We had the worst housing data ever in the history of the world come out the other day. Again, I don't have it pulled up. I'm sorry, I need coffee. But literally it was down like 34% last month. If the housing market comes down, the Fed is going to print money. Bitcoin will go back up. The job market is finally cooling. I don't know much, but I think this is finally going to start to hit people where it hurts. Job market will cool, which means that the Fed will have to print more money. Digital gold narrative is heating up. Obviously, people see that currencies are failing. They're starting to see, hey, maybe we should use Bitcoin instead. It's not as hot as it should be, but it will. Russia is mining a ton of Bitcoin. That's crazy. Sentiment was all-time high bad. I already talked about this a million times. Back down here, when I was telling you guys to buy for literally 3 months, if you don't believe me, go watch the effing channel. Everyone was saying, 12K. This was 3 months. 12K incoming. It was the worst attitudes I've ever seen in my life. So when you have sentiment, the worst you've ever seen, it's time to buy once again. And so obviously it was time to buy. You should have bought last week, 2 weeks ago. But hey, I'm telling you now, you still should buy. All right, cool. Retail is completely gone. No one's watching YouTube videos. No one's on Twitter. Everyone's just mean and pissed off. The normal, average normal people, I'm sorry, I hate to like disparage you guys, but you guys just like are normal. Like, you know, you don't think about crypto every single day like a lot of people. You don't have millions of dollars in the bank. You have bills to pay. You have other concerns. You know what I mean? Though that's what I mean by retail, okay? Retail is gone. They're not thinking about crypto. They think crypto was like a ghost that like appeared in the Christmas last year and then is like disappeared. It's like nearly headless Nick of Harry Potter, okay? It's gone. It's effing gone. And so when retail leaves, that's when the price goes back up. That's how it works. It sucks. The retail will come back. They'll end up buying the top at 40K. That's how it works. YouTubers are saying 12K is imminent. There's a bunch of it's just a bunch of idiots that are saying that 12K is coming. It's not. Okay, it's not. Last one. Psychological support. 20K is a round number. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Everyone thinks we have these supports. We have supports and resistances and everything. Well, maybe we just have a round number. Maybe 20K is a nice little number. And people think that below 20K, Bitcoin is cheap. Down here, it's cheap. and above 20K, they're like, yay. You know what I mean? Like maybe 20K is just important. It's a psychological number. The last one, 30K is an insane level that needs to be retested. Guys, we spent over 18 months above 30K. I think you guys forget that. It's like, we can never go back to 30K. Okay, here's 30K right here, right? Okay, 30K. We spent 18 months up here. We're going to go back there at some point, okay? It's like if you spent 18 months with a girl, okay? You break up with her. You're never going to text her once again, ever. You're never going to say, hey, like, what's up? Like, I was thinking about you. It's 2 a.m. Yes, you are. That's how it works. Okay, so we're going to go back up and test this area. I've been saying this once again for months. Why do you think I changed my name on Twitter to Kale 30K before 15K Abe? I did this like 4 months ago, guys. Okay? The last one. Bear market rallies typically make people call for new bull market. It's just like, remember at the top when we were all idiots and we were buying altcoins and you know, I learned my lesson. Okay, I learned my lesson. Up here, we were all calling for 100K, and that's when it went down, right? So we should have sold. It's the same thing down here, okay? When we get a bear market rally, people, like if this happened, if we went to 35K Bitcoin, people will start calling for new all-time highs. They would start calling for new bull market. Okay, and when that happens, we should sell. So that's what my plan has been for months. Once again, ride Bitcoin up to like 30, 35K and sell. Because I think once we get to 35K, people will be so shocked that was even possible that they'll be saying, oh my God, we're going back to all-time highs. And then we'll nuke again, okay? So we haven't had this happen at all. I haven't seen a single person with a brain say that we're going back to new all-time highs. So that means we're going higher because people aren't even saying this yet. Okay, the last one. 0 people are calling for a new bull market. I already said that. Oh, did I mention that Trump? I got a couple more. When Trump gets back on Twitter in the next few weeks, stocks and Bitcoin are going to go insane. We're going to have a red wave in the House and the Senate in the next couple of weeks. That means that the Republicans are going to take back everything over. Trump's going to be coming back, and we're going back up. Like, this is like good for markets. People realize that a sane human being, I mean, people think that someone who's actually run a business before and actually made the economy good in the past might have a chance at being back in office. Markets are going to like that. They're going to fucking like that. And if we get the red wave, we get some responsible humans in there who aren't worried about, pronouns. They're worried about the economy in the office. Stocks are going to pump. Okay? And I already talked about these two. All right, cool. We're on to the altcoins. Is anyone still here? If you're still here, if you're listening to the sound of my voice right now, I need you to do one thing. Share this video. If you didn't learn something right there, were you listening to, do you understand English? Oh, speaking of which, I have a Spanish channel. Tu hablas español, por favor. Check out my Spanish channel, okay? I'll make a Spanish video right after this. Same video in Spanish, okay? I speak Spanish too. All right, let's go. Altcoins. Now, I only want to buy altcoins because I'm confident that Bitcoin's going to go up, right? That's the only reason. And I'm not going to buy anything crazy because it's not a crazy bull market. Like I've said, guys, like anything could happen. Russia could drop something, like something crazy could happen here. This is not like a guaranteed, like the Fed is guaranteed printing $1 bazillion a month and we're going to the moon like it was back here, okay? It's not as guaranteed. So we're going to be a little more careful. We're not going to buy degen small little coins. We're going to buy coins that make a little bit more sense. So the first one I know is BNB, okay? The Binance guy, BNB, invested in Twitter with Elon. There's going to be some integration with Binance with BNB and Twitter, which means Binance is going to go up. However, we missed the move. I mean, I was on vacation like an idiot, and I missed this. We should have bought here last week. We didn't. Okay, so this has pumped a lot. If we do, what I'm looking for here is, honestly, guys, don't buy these today, okay? We have FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Okay, this is going to be huge. Wednesday, massive for markets. Massive. We have CPI data on the 10th, and we have jobs data coming out between then. Okay, so we have 3 big events that will hopefully give you a chance to get in on this action. Overall, I think these, like, plot twists, summary, I think these 3 events will all end up being bullish. Jerome Powell is not going to say anything that is going to scare the markets. CPI data is going to come in low, and the jobs data should be fine, okay? So all these are going to be bullish. However, people do kind of tend to freak out, and like the price, there's some volatility on those days. So you can usually wait on those days and get decent entries. So what I would do is if you missed out on this rally, is just wait a little bit, okay? Put in some limit orders. So like put in a limit order on BNB at like 305, 310, something lower than this price, and be a little bit patient. Just wait a couple days. I know it's hard to be patient in this world, okay? And I know I'm the one who's saying go, go, go. However, there's always volatility on these days, like FOMC meeting days, right? So if you put in a limit order on an exchange, don't use leverage, don't do anything crazy, right? You could get something filled here. I do think this is going to go higher in the next 2 months. Okay, same thing with Dogecoin. Like this is a stupid. This did stupid things. Look at this. This did stupid things the other day because Elon bought Twitter. Okay, it doubled. It doubled over a day. Okay. However, do I think this is done? Absolutely not. If Twitter integrates Dogecoin into its payment system, it's going to 30 cents. It's going to 50 cents. It might go back to $1. I don't know. Like this thing could go, man. And so I want to buy some Dogecoin, but I know that it has no value unless Elon pumps it. Zero. Okay? So we got to be careful. Put in a limit order. Put in a limit order at 10 cents. Put in a limit order at a psychological level that you can handle. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose because this could literally go to zero. Like Elon could literally say in one tweet, you know what? We're not going to use Dogecoin. We're going to use Xcoin. And Dogecoin will die. You'll lose all your money. Okay, but if he does say we're going to use it, which I think is it's a risk reward trade. You have to use your brain. Okay, I think he's going to use Dogecoin, and if he does, it's going to 30 cents. Okay, so that's a 3x. That's what I think. Solana. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't even like this. I just think that it'll be around in the next cycle. I don't think it's needed. I think the Lightning Network could do what Solana does. I don't really care about this, other than the fact that it runs Solana NFTs. I think that's pretty cool. And the fact that Sam Bankman-Fried is behind this, and he's a big guy in this space, I don't really care. Like, I don't like this coin. However, I think it will probably go up more than Bitcoin. So there you go. Polygon, same thing. Matic, don't really think it's needed. Don't think the markets need this. Who gives a shit about this? It doesn't matter. But I think it will go up more than Bitcoin. Ethereum, okay, Ethereum's a big dog. This one I'm torn on, right? Because it's got the most bullish chart in crypto. Raoul Paul, is the ETH BTC ratio the single most bullish major asset price chart in the world? Might well be. I kind of agree. I kind of think this might be one of the most bullish long-term charts ever. I think Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin over the next few years. I think that's obvious, okay? Just because of, it just will. It just will. I don't want to get into all the reasons. We've talked enough today. However, again, Ethereum has pumped more over the past few weeks. Ethereum has gone up a lot more over the past month than Bitcoin. So you got to be careful. If you own Bitcoin right now, you're trying to rotate over, that might not play out well, right? So you got to use limit orders, and you got to put in an order for ETH at a price that you're comfortable holding for the next 5 years. If you really don't want to lose on a trade, just don't buy it unless it's a price that you can hold it for the next 2 years, and unless it's using money because in 2 years this bad boy is going back to all-time highs, guys. We know this. I've talked a million times. They're going to print the money. This is going back to all-time highs in 2 years. So is Bitcoin, okay? But if you can't afford to hold it for 2 years, you'll never realize those profits in case something bad happens. So that's my strategy. Like, I don't want to lose. Like, overall, I just want to, before I go to any of these other coins, I just want to let you guys know, I'm not in the business of losing money on this shit, okay? Like, this is not a bull market. We're not going to lose money on these trades. We're going to put in money that we don't need for the next 2 years, and we're going to buy shit that we know will be higher in 2 years. Do I think Solana will be higher in 2 years? 100%. Polygon, yes. Ethereum, yes. BNB, 100%. Dogecoin, see, I have no idea. So that's why I would not put a ton of money. It's scary, right? Bitcoin, obviously, will be higher in 2 years, okay? Like, I have 100% confidence in that. And so I will weight my portfolio based on what I think will be higher in 2 years. And I won't use money that I need for 2 years. Does that make sense? This is simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. Last couple, Vulcan Forge, PYR. Again, this is a small coin. Like, this is like a 114 million market cap. This is just as risky or riskier than Dogecoin, okay? However, they have big stuff coming up. They have partnerships coming up. Like, a lot of people are hyping this coin. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people are hyping this coin. So for a degen play, this is about as degen as I would be willing to get right here. Yeah, throw a few bucks in PYR, sure. Bucks you can afford to lose, absolutely. Chainlink, I don't even know what the hell Chainlink does. I don't think it's needed. Once again, who needs Chainlink? What the hell is this crap? Like, I don't know what happened to me, but at some point in my life I realized that, like, I think it's just all the political stuff you see where there's so much fake news and fake everything and everything's fake and everyone's a loser that, like, it's cool to make money off something like Chainlink, but at the end of the day, like, this overall is holding us back. This overall is not helping us, right? Like, this should be this money that goes into Chainlink should be going into Bitcoin. We don't need Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink is holding back Bitcoin. It's holding back the crypto revolution. It's overall a net negative for the world, in my opinion. But sure, let's ride Chainlink to $12 because it has a very bullish chart. Crypto God John, he's amazing. He's been talking about Link for a long time. Hats off to him. He thinks it's going to go up to $12 to it's going to break out here. Pentoshi's still, I've never seen Pentoshi talk about it, but he thinks it's going to $12 too over the next 3 or 4 weeks. It's got some catalyst coming up. Cool. I don't know if I can buy it though. I mean, can I buy this? Maybe. But like, will this be higher in 2 years? That's a really thing I have to think about. Like, is Chainlink useful? Is it? I don't know. Like, what is this thing? Who needs it? It does. It's like buying a company that you don't know what the fuck it does. Like, who knows? Especially in a bear market, right? I'm all about buying this crazy dumb shit when we're in a bull market and we all think we're going higher. Like, I was all about that in the past, and that's true. Like, I really did. I really thought we were going to 200K Bitcoin, and that kind of made the whole thesis. But now I don't know, man. I'm kind of rambling here because I didn't sleep much. But okay, Bitcoin price. Wow, we're really nuking right now, huh? Interesting. Oh no, we're not. Coin market cap is weird. I don't know what's happening. Bitcoin, I don't really care. It's going to 30K. I'll hold this thing till I'm in my grave. Like, I put money in Bitcoin and I'm like, I'm good. Like, it's going back up. I don't care. Like, Bitcoin is the best investment ever. Like, I talked about, I think I made another video about this. Yeah, Bitcoin's like nuking right now. Wonderful. Wonderful. I make a video and Bitcoin nukes. Sweet. Why did it nuke? Well, sometimes I do this. We'll just do this. We're going to make this a very long video. I don't care. Okay. So, like, when I'm wondering what just happened, I'll go and check a few things. So, why did Bitcoin just go down? Interesting. Well, we had a giant red candle. Well, first of all, I would check Twitter and see if any weird news came out, because that's number one. But it looks like the stock market took a dump. DXY pumped. The dollar index, if the dollar index goes up, that means Bitcoin goes down. Those are the first culprits always. The yields pumped on the bonds, so that means that's bad for Bitcoin. So that's probably what happened. Maybe some news came out. I don't know. So I usually like to find a reason, but sometimes there is no reason. The reason is that people are scared of FOMC and Jerome Powell. Who cares? And this is why I'm not a trader. This is why I can't be like, oh, the moving averages and sell here and buy here and blah, blah, blah. Buy the stuff that you can afford to buy, that you know will be higher. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polygon, Solana, BNB. These things are safe bets. Okay? Dogecoin is a total shitcoin. Chainlink, I have no idea. Vulcan Forge, no idea. Can we make money on the short term? Sure. Okay? But buy stuff that you can, it's a bear market. Be smart. Buy some stuff that you know will be higher later with money that you can afford. Go get a real job. Go freaking make some real money in the real world and quit being a wuss. Okay? That's what I got for today. I don't know. I'm going to go make the video in Spanish now. Like this video if you liked it. All right. Love you. Bye.